Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brandon Current Writer, and welcome back to the FireRed. No, to just FireRed Ultra-Randomised. Pokémon FireRed. Oh. You know, I thought I was better prepared this time, but no, apparently not. So, I'm starting from the title screen this time to signify that this is a new ROM. I've started afresh. Because there were some things that were just wrong with the randomization that I'd done, so I needed to do it again. I tried to keep the same randomization by using the old seed from the randomizer, but that didn't actually work. Yeah, I tried using the seed, but it just used the same randomization options, so it missed removing trade evolutions, for example. But anyway, But because I started a new ROM, I also got a new starter. I would have released him, but since this is not a Nuzlocke, I thought, well, since I'm not limited by which Pokemon I can use, then yeah. So I got a Slowpoke. I genned Hope back in as well. Unfortunately, Pokegen doesn't work with Gen 3 games, so I used a different thingamajig. And, of course, this is a different game now, so she's Ghost Grass type now. I thought since she's going to evolve into something completely random anyway, then, you know, it's fine. I might as well. It doesn't make a difference in the long run. I checked the old log file as well, and she would have evolved into a Gligar eventually, which wasn't, yeah, with pretty bad stats, to be honest, so maybe she'll evolve into something better this time. I actually have no idea what she's going to turn into. I really didn't want to spoil it for myself. Anyway, I gave her scope lens from last time. She now has minus, which kind of sucks. So I brought over her old moveset. Sandtomb is still ghost type, but it's now less powerful and significantly more accurate. It actually is slightly more powerful than before though, because she gets stab on it now. So, you know, that's another reason why I redid it, so I wouldn't be stuck with a 35% accuracy move. Because you know what her level 18 move was going to be? Belly Drum. Yeah, okay. Let's use Belly Drum. Maybe that'll definitely make it easier to land Sandtomb. And Substitute and Endure are different types, but that doesn't make a difference. I also looked at her new moveset in the new randomizer up until this point, and decided I'd give her one of those moves because it was amazing. So, Mach Punch. Mach Punch is still priority, but is now 120 base power. Priority, 120 base power, and ground type. That's so good. That is so good. But anyway, I've also got Darcy now, who is electric type. He was holding a Moonstone when I got him. I randomized the held item of the starter, but I forgot to do it for all the wild Pokemon, unfortunately. Bit of a bummer, so if I want to hunt for evolution stones, then, you know, I'm basically at the mercy of the game. I can't go and look for a Pokemon that will be holding them. He has Truant, which is great. And he's electric type, he doesn't have any stab. Mirror Move, Pin Missile, which is 30 base power is good for a multi-strike move, but 70 accuracy is not worth it. Extra Sensory is still Psychic, and it's 60-90, so it's like a worse version of actual Extra Sensory. And Taunt. So he's not very good. I do know what he's going to evolve into. I did check with that because he's got a branched evolution, of course. The randomizer makes it so that in this game you use a Water Stone if you want to evolve Slowpoke into Slowking. And I thought, well, he's either going to evolve by leveling up or by a Water Stone, so I want to know which one I want to pick. The result was actually quite interesting. I'll tell you about it once he gets there. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep him on the team. I'm going to take his Moonstone though. There is one problem with these guys at the moment though. Whoops. You see their stats? They don't look very randomized, do they? Hope has pretty much... Hope has a very similar randomized distribution to how she did before. You know, slightly higher special attack and speed. Pitiful defense. But, no. They're kind of all around the board. I gave her some new random IVs and she got a 31 in attack, which is why that's so high. That was kind of lucky. And Darcy here is supposed to have base 71 speed. That's a fast Slowpoke. It's still not very fast, but no, he's got terrible speed and he's got higher attack and defense, like a normal Slowpoke. So, yeah, so that save editor unrandomizes the stats. I'm kind of hoping they'll be fixed when they level up though. Or when they evolve at least. Anyway. I've now got some money and some... no running shoes, but I've got some money and some Pokeballs now because I didn't use all of them. So this time I'm going to try and catch something and see what all the new randomized Pokemon are. I'm also going to... Oh yeah, and I boosted the catch rate slightly more this time. I'm also going to try beating Dupe on Route 22, see how that goes. Oh yeah, and yeah, by the way, I genned in a Sunstone as well. Because there's no way to really get one in these games. Which is just great. You can buy a Waterstone in Celadon though. And it'll be before he reaches level 37. And would evolve into Slowbro anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. Route 1. Already something. Swallow? You know what, from now on I'm going to look at the type and stats of wild Pokemon to see if they're worth keeping. I won't look at what they evolve into, but I will look at what they currently are, if you see what I mean. Okay, so Swallow is Steel type. It has... Okay, that's weird. It has good speed, 103, good special defense, 111, and passable attack, 82. Not worth it. This kind of makes it less fun, but it's also kind of... Well, what else would I do? Masquerain. Oh my goodness, no. Dark normal. Terrible stats. Goodbye. Yeah, I looked at the stats of all the things I found after the fact in episodes 1 and 2, and... Okay, this evolves. I think I'll catch this. Oh, wait a minute, no, she'll kill it. Superpower. Oh, good. Oh, it's weak to it. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing it's poison type then, or fighting type. It would be funny if it was fighting type and actually had superpower, but but superpower's not fighting type. This shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Wow. What on earth? Stay in the ball. Thank you. Oh. Wow, I finally managed to catch something. I was kind of disorientated when the Pokédex entry popped up because I haven't seen it in this game. Not since I watched the Game Grumps playthrough anyway. Okay, what do I call you? I think I'll call you Chico. It's kind of unimaginative by my standards. Because I'm so imaginative, you guys. But he's going to evolve into something completely different, so let's check him out. He's got a Lumberry. He is fighting type. Insomnia, okay. Oh my goodness, look at those stats. Yeah, okay, so thankfully it hasn't unrandomized all of the stats in the entire game. It's just unrandomized the ones that were in the party at the time that I edited them. Okay. So this little guy has base 80 attack. That is pretty strong for something that's unevolved. I think that's comparable to Machop. Okay, Razor Leaf 70. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Oh, superpower is 100. Okay, that's not so bad then. Yeah, and those are both physical. Neato. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right then. Well, let's see what else there is. There's like 6 wild Pokemon in every route because it's like really random now. Oh, this one has Drought. Swallow. Hoppip. I'm going to pass on that. And I'm going to check what it evolves into afterwards, and it's going to be like Mewtwo. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, I had a pretty good look through the old log file for the previous ROM, and I saw this one evolution line that was pretty funny, or at least I thought so. Charmander evolves into Totodile, then Squirtle, then Mudkip, then Celebi. So Charmander evolves, it cycles through all the water starters before turning into Celebi. Also, okay. Pupitar evolved into Larvitar, and Marill evolved into Azurill. It's in Darcy again. Focus Punch! Uh-oh. And before it's ground type, and this guy's got really high attack. Focus Punch is probably really weak anyway. Yeah. Actually, if it's just got Focus Punch, then I'm not sure. Oh, and of course Darcy's got Truant now. Yeah. Oh boy. This is going to be fantastic. Oh, he's got Thunder as well. Okay, that might be alright. Bum. Oh wow, he stayed in the ball. Oh yeah, also a very important thing that I forgot to do with the previous ROM is to enable the National Pokédex. Because in these games, Game Freak had the brilliant idea of not letting any Pokémon that weren't in the Pokédex you currently had evolve. So your Golbat wouldn't be able to evolve into Crobat until you got the National Pokédex. You know, at the end of the game. Good game design. So Hope actually wouldn't have been able to evolve at all for ages. So I actually did really need to change that. Oh, I don't know what to call this guy. I think I'm going to go the Pro Jared PBG route on this one and just see what happens. Lusion. That almost sounds like it could be a real name. Fire Flying, okay. Serene Grace. Shame he'll lose that when he evolves. Water, oh, okay. So it's still strong? Not as strong, and it's pretty inaccurate too. Thunder is a decent move, and it's Ghost type. Okay. So this is basically Lick, but way more powerful. Because it's Ghost type and it has the paralysis chance. And this is basically Hydro Pump that behaves like Focus Punch, so not very good really. It's going to be interesting to see what all these guys evolve into. Because I don't want to spoil it for myself. And I know the two that I just caught evolved by leveling up as well, so no Evo Stones that I have to worry about. I saw some pretty wacky stats in the old ROM as well. So Blastoise was Water Grass, and like, because some Pokemon just had their roles in battle completely changed. Blastoise became an amazing speedy special attacker with 187 attack and 144 speed. And Flareon had basically turned into Jolteon, even down to being part electric. Yeah, and Kingdra had let's go to Route 2. Actually, no, let's go back to Route 22 and see if there's anything else there. Yeah, Kingdra was Steel type. Like, he was an incredible special tank with 168 HP, 141 SPDF, and fantastic special attack with 131, so that's pretty cool. But its physical defense and speed were abysmal. Base 19 defense, base 22 speed. That's like kind of Ultra Beast stats. You know, they have some stats that are amazing and some stats that are just terrible. Dugong. Ooh, okay. So Dugong is Poison Ghost, and it's fast and has really good special attack. Huh. Gengar, is that you? Okay. Defenses are pretty bad. Don't really want to risk anything. Okay, I'll send in Darcy and... Oh, it's actually got some stab. No, it hasn't. Of course it hasn't. Sludge Bomb isn't poison type, probably. Wow, Darcy, you're not having a fun time right now. There we go. Dugong, Mountain Dew, Pepsi? Okay. She's got something too, Aspia Quiet nature, that's not bad. Kinda doesn't work with a high speed though. Rockhead, nice. Okay. Oh, Sludge Bomb is actually special. Okay. Spike Cannon? Hey, that's good. That's a good move. Hypnosis is bug type, and it's actually not bad accuracy for Hypnosis. Oh, 55-90 though, well. Shame. I was about to say, whenever I get Surf, it'll be good on her, but Surf is going to be randomized too. Yeah, I looked in the some of the randomized moves in the old ROM as well, and Cut was Dragon type, and 90 base power and 95 accuracy. So it's basically... So it's basically Dragon Pulse. Well, I'm gonna just try and quickly... This episode might end up being a bit longer. I want to be sure to beat Brock this time. Just so we can actually get somewhere. But, you know, let's level the new guys up a little bit. Well, I mean, who's the best out of the three that I just caught? Probably Pepsi. So... I'm just gonna level her up a little bit. And then try taking Dupe on with just her and hope. With just her and hope that everything turns out alright. Nidoran female. I love Nidorina, is one of my favourite Pokemon, so I'm honestly probably going to try and catch this as well. Okay, never mind. Golem? Ah! Golem has Sludge Bomb too. Let's try out Mach Punch. It's flying. Yeah, Hope keeping the tradition alive. Oh my, why? Why? Ah, at least she got Sand Tomb as well, and before it's normal flying. Okay. The reaction to episode 1 was pretty positive. I had two people respond pretty much immediately with comments saying, I'd love to see you continue this. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, what on earth is this Clam Pearl? Okay. Episode 2, well, it's the first Let's Play episode I've done to get a dislike, so, I mean, I don't really mind. It's just a little thumbs down thing, and it still counts towards YouTube's algorithm being like, hey, this guy makes stuff, check it out. Except it's not going to do that because I'm not very big at all. I said this before, but I'm barely even small on YouTube, let alone big. Rilbo Raggins. Shame there's not room for that. Oh, now I'm imagining a Lord of the Rings and Scooby-Doo crossover for some reason. Anyway, I'm glad that you guys seem to enjoy this. Maybe not as much as I did. I kind of... like, I know that episode 2 was just an absolute disaster and it was a travesty and I probably shouldn't have uploaded it. But it was fun. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced before, to be honest. Oh, Chinchu. I like this thing. I'll, You what? Okay, okay. Oh, I didn't check out Rilbo. I've got a full party already. Oh, I tried to put him to sleep as well. Oh, this is just... I'm actually catching Now I'm not looking in the log file like I did for the other 2 games I did a while ago where evolutions were randomized. Now I'm not looking in the log file for everything. I'm actually kind of having fun just catching random Pokemon. Just to see what they're like. And of course, I'll only look to see what they evolve if they have branched evolutions, because I don't want to choose the wrong one. It's also kind of unimaginative by my standards, but I think it's cute. Whoops. Oh, there wasn't enough room for Chimichanga, so she's just Chimichang. Fine. Right, let's decide who's not staying in the party. For now, anyway. Dragon Electric. That's pretty cool, yes. Arena Trap. I mean, that's not very useful in a playthrough, but it's cool anyway. This is the first randomized game I've done where trapping abilities are enabled. You know, just for more potential chaos. Aeroblast. Oh, okay. Aeroblast is Aeroblast, except it's Dark type. And Sing. Sing is also 85. Huh, okay. I'll check, Rilbo. Is it Water Steel? Hey. Huge power, of course. It looks like he's got fairly good attack as well. Facade. 85 no- hey. He's also got Thunder. Icicle Spear is 30% accuracy. Good grief. Spit Up. Oh. Wow. Well, I mean, yeah, he does have huge power and a physical attack, and a good physical attack, but I'm not sure. He seems to have relatively high attack stats as well. Clample, base 75 attack. Okay, it's not like he's gonna keep huge power though, so I think I'll put him in. Actually, no, I'll keep the party I have for now. So I think I'll get what's the face, Pepsi. Yeah, I'll get Pepsi up to level 8. Oh, Ninetales. Huh, that's that. Oh wow, that was... Okay, that was a lot of HP. A lot of EXP, yeah. Hey, Dupe. Oh yes. Oh yes, I don't just have a Sunken with 35% accurate Sandtomb anymore. Gulpin. Yeah, well, maybe I should have done a bit higher. It is just a Gulpin. I've got good special attack. Okay. Okay. Maybe this thing has good SPDEF. Actually, it kind of looks like it does, to be honest. Well, it's not Ice type, we know that much now. And it's not weak to fighting. So it's not normal, or steel, or dark, or rock. Yeah, so it's not normal, dark, steel, rock, or ice, unless it's also a type which is resistant to one of those things. Resistant to fighting. Ah. Okay. Okay. That went pretty nicely. Wonder what his other one is. Teddiursa. Oh, wow! Wow, that's threatening. I'll change anyway. Just to use Mach Punch. Here we go! Oh, dear! Even with a an IV of 31 in attack, and 120 base power move, it still didn't even kill it. Oh! Oh! Nice substitute, idiot. Oh, that completely backfired. Yeah, I kinda did, to be honest, with the hail. Alright, well, okay, let's have another go at catching this. Chico, I forgot completely what you have. Ah, yeah, the flip. I want to see what you are anyway, though, actually. Let's just try chucking a Pokeball. No, I've only got 3 left, actually. I'm going to be sensible about my Pokeball use this time. Hypnosis! No! Boom. There you go. Oh, good grief. Well, since she's asleep, I'll throw one anyway. It worked. Wow. It makes more sense to give the Pokemon in this completely incongruous names because... well, because they're not going to stay as the same kind of thing as they evolve. You know, whereas, where the evolutions aren't randomized, I'll bear in mind what they're going to turn into as I'm naming them. Also, if she evolves into something that's... yeah, also gender-neutral names are pretty good, because if she evolves into something that isn't an all-female species, then she's... like, I'm pretty sure she's 50% likely to turn male, so... I mean, if the gender ratio of that species is 50-50. Nubble. Ghost ground, okay. Another ghost type. Sassy nature? Natural cure, okay. Teleport and mega kick. 50, that's not very mega, is it? I'll put her in the PC and then I'll go on my way through Viridian Forest. It also kind of makes sense to, I forgot what I was going to say. Wow. I forgot what I was going to say while I was saying it. That's a first for me. Oh my goodness, what on earth was I saying? It's completely gone. Are you serious? I was in the middle of saying it. I'll come back to Route 2 later, see if I want to catch anything. But for now, I'm going to get through Viridian Forest and then go for Brock. Or you could say go for Broke. Considering I don't really stand much of a chance with a Sunkern. Hey, you know, he might have things that have bad defense and I got a Shoal Shell last time. What on earth? Might be all things that are bad defense and weak to ground. Let's Sludge Bomb this. And Hock a Pokeball at it, see what happens. Okay. Ice Beam. Okay, well it's not Ice type then. Judging by the amount of damage, it could be Bug, or... yeah, it could be Bug or Grass. Or Poison. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it still freezes me though. Alright then, Paris. Stay in the ball, please. E. Okay, when in doubt. Okay, well there isn't even much here, so... it's pronounced pie. Okay, well let's look at pie then. He's holding something. Oh yeah, he's going to be holding a mushroom, isn't he? Good, I can use that for the move reminder. Fire Stick, huge power. Okay, well I'm going to be keeping him until he evolves then, for sure. Ice Beam. Yeah, 85, okay. Shame it's special. Wow, okay, his attack stat is 27, that's really bad. It's not going to matter too much though. His speed is okay though, at 75. Oh my goodness, I just saw that Vileplume is 148 speed. Good grief. Well, you know what then, oh no, the episode's been going on for too long. Okay, you know what? We'll open next episode with beating Brock. This episode was kind of getting back on our feet. Oh no. Alright, well, I forgot I haven't battled the guys in here yet. Well, we'll do that. We'll just fight this guy to finish off then. Oh my goodness, please. Finally. Wow. It's so much easier now when I have, like, any decent Pokemon. Or any decent attacks. Fury attack. Oh. Oh no. I was still looking at Sludge Bomb. Oh, 35 accuracy, not worth it. No, Spike Cannon is better. Wow, the cursor is really sluggish. I'm mashing down. And this is how fast it's going. Yeah. It really puts Aaron deleting Flamethrower on Charizard in perspective now. looking at this. Mashing it as hard as I can. Wow. Ho-oh! Mm-hmm. Yeah, send in hope. Good idea. Let's see if it's weak to ground. Who knows, it might be fire electric or something. Yeah, and another one that I looked at in the log file as well, in the old one, was that Ho-Oh was steel type and had the most ridiculous physical bulk. 197 HP, 173 defense. Ah, and it had really good SPDF as well. 121. And its abilities were just the icing on the cake. It's not very effective. Oh dear. Oh! Well, it might be really weak, I don't know. No, it's just... Well, I don't really know who to switch him to be honest. Basically him because he has a decent level. Yeah, Ho-Oh's old abilities were Truant or Huge Power. What a selection. Come on, don't do this to me. Please, Ho-Oh, have like base 5 HP in SPDF or something. Ugh. Does this thing only know Earthquake or something? Okay, good. Go to sleep. So, I guess, Sludge Bomb. Didn't stand a chance against the sweet, refreshing taste of Pepsi, though. Anyway. If you're excited to see how I do against Brock next time, then why don't you leave a like and subscribe to see that when it happens. Yes, I'm going to do a... I'm going to not just do a every other day schedule for this. Ooh. But I'm going to actually do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, because with the every other day one, it's kind of difficult to keep track of. You know what I mean? I would go and plan my schedule for uploading an every other day series and then be like, which one was this again? And have to check. But with Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it should be simpler. Anyway, so I'll see you on Wednesday then. Good night, everybody.